Hi folks, and welcome to DevTrends. Today we're gonna speak about new performant Firefox browser called Quantum and where to find best documentation for web developers. Mozilla recently announced total revamp of its Firefox browser called Project Quantum or just Quantum, and it's more than just common browser upgrade. Firefox team has completely overhauled Firefox internals and UI as well and made it super fast. Actually, 2 times faster than previous version on Firefox and 30% lighter than Chrome. Such lighting results were achieved by Firefox team by utilizing another outstanding Mozilla project in Firefox Quantum development. Its server, a browser engine built with Rust and highly optimized for multiple cores. Parts of server engine were transformed to Quantum and became internal components of new Firefox. And it's called Quantum CSS, Quantum Render, Quantum DOM, and others. All these new components are being switched one by one with appropriate components from the older Firefox, so it basically feels like engine replacement. And if you need to go into further details of how this is implemented, as long as in-depth general dive into how browsers work, check these awesome articles on Mozilla Hacks written by Lynn Clark. They are fun and easy to read, yet very comprehensive and simply gold. Another good portion of news from Mozilla is that it has recently announced that major browser vendors agreed to move their web documentation to MDN. This is particularly great news for developers struggling to find out how to make cross-browser feature that different browsers have implemented with their own quirks. Now, for example, we won't have to go to MSDN and try to find out why some API is not working properly in Internet Explorer, because Microsoft, as well as Google, Samsung and W3C members are now constantly updating MDN documentation to provide evergreen info about the state of their browser's API. So now you can just go to MDN WebDocs website and get all full info about the API and browser support, and that's all. You get great tutorials and top-notch documentation covering all aspects of modern web development. And by the way, worth noting that while Googling for web documentation, you may have gotten the links to W3 Schools website, which has plenty of information at it. And sometimes w3schools.com is shown upper in search than MDM due to strong SEO. But the issue is w3schools.com has been containing pretty large amount of misleading information in docs, and you can check a list of them on w3fools.com archive. Well, nowadays it looks much better than before, but it's still better to stick with MDN. And one more thing, if you want to have comprehensive directory containing documentation not only for web but also for vast amount of libraries, frameworks and even language, you should definitely check devdocs.io. DevDocs is a splendid offline-first web application that contains just enormous number of different developer documentation. It has mechanism of adding and removing documentation directories, like this, enable, and they are saved to your machine, so you can access it even without internet connection. That's all for today, folks. All the links are in the description below. Thank you for watching and have a nice day.